Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and another beautiful reading for you today. And we have another mystery card waiting for us today. Yes. Tell me, how are you finding these readings? I'm finding them exceptionally fun. Alright, so today we're looking at the foundation of us, like who we are, right at our foundation, how we're building things up. And this week, the Chariot was in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. And again, I feel that the Chariot, it's the momentum and drive and the upright position, right? So again, I feel there's that theme that's right from the beginning of the week. I feel like you've been just upgrading, okay? You're very sure of yourself here, Pisces. And it's almost like this Chariot's going, you slowed down and you see the Queen. She's like looking down and picking up resources. It's almost like she's cherry picking the stuff that she needs. It's like the slow up gave her I don't know, is helping her feel her way into the next place. Okay, I don't know how to put it, but it's almost like it's a good thing that it happened, right? It's like it's gratuitous that it happened. And you have the Four of Wands here. Again, the Four of Wands for me is always a card of celebrating the moment, but also seeing where you come from. It's like looking this way going, oh, I came all the way from there and look where I'm going. It's like a point, a checkpoint in where you are, to be really grateful. It's a reflection. It's a look back, take stock. And it's almost like rewarding yourself from doing such great work. So I don't feel that the slow up is a bad thing. I don't feel your impatience at all. And I felt that yesterday as well. I felt that you know that this is a rite of passage, I guess. Okay? That it's meant to be. So I'm going to put this one here, and we're going to start pulling cards on this one, beautiful Pisces, okay? All right, so I've been doing the crystals one first. Okay, so the first card that comes in is the Magician. I manifest perfectly what I desire. I love this because that's how I feel. Like all of this week, I feel like I know exactly, even though there's like a waiting period, or you're waiting for a sign, or you're waiting for something, you are exactly where you want to be, and you know exactly where you're going. You know what you're waiting for. And that, excuse me. I was choking. I had to take a drink. Pardon me. I have to deal with having a bunny in the room too, so that might happen a little more until I get used to Mr. Bun Bun. Mrs. Bun Bun. It's not Mr. Bun Bun. Pardon me, apricot. So, let's see here. Oh, all right. A whole bunch came out. Am I keeping these or not? Well, we have the Queen of Pentacles again, so I guess we have the Chariot. We have the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Judgment. Okay, so let's see. I go forward with confidence, okay, but it came in, it kind of came in sideways. I'm just going to leave it upright. I have everything I need to prosper. So they're in the exact same spots. And the Devil in this deck is so awesome because it's written, I am free of whatever is holding me back. And if you see the rocks here, they both have like keyholes, and you have beautiful like butterflies, a very floaty kind. I I don't feel you're stuck at all. And I think that's what this Devil card is saying. I am free of whatever is holding me back. You're not held down by this at all. And the Judgment card, I feel, like I said, it's looking back, right? I look back with compassion for myself. All these cards are speaking of that language, right? They're speaking of that, everything that has happened so far. And there's a hell of a lot of confidence coming out here. A hell of a lot with the Devil. I cracked myself up. Okay, so what are we looking at here, Pisces? We're looking at you being very, very strong in your power. Okay? You have all the tools, everything that you need to move forward. You have the magic within you. You have your personal power. You have your intention. You have your will. You have your resources. Double time. Okay? You have everything you need to prosper. And she's holding it here and she's holding it here. It's a very... it looks very much like you picked it up and then you're showing it, you know? It's like, look, I picked it up and look, I'm showing you what I've got. I'm in bloom. Everything about me is blooming. And this slow up is, it's not impeding you. I feel that both sides have the same yellow color, that solar plexus power that's saying, I'm not being stopped here, even though this is in reverse. It's not a stop that's unwanted. That's the part that I'm getting. It's like you're not phased by this slow up, whatever it is. It's like in that first reading where I was telling you, you're the page, but you're the king. Or you're the page who doesn't know he's the king. It's like you've mastered something already. Okay, and the Judgment, as I look back with compassion for myself, this looking back is not going... You know you're accountable for your choices and you're not regretting anything that you're seeing back there. Like I was talking about at the beginning. You're not looking over there going, oh God, I wish I had done that differently. You're actually going, yeah, I did a lot there. Wow, I did a lot. And I worked hard to get there. And now you're like sitting in the moment going, I'm really celebrating this. This is a good part for your foundation, your base. This is an excellent way of seeing the moment, okay? It's very, pardon me, the foundation is very strong. I, again, have to drink. Okay, hold on. I don't know, I'm choking here, Pisces. But we shall carry on. Maybe it's just the time to take a drink, you know. Time for a drink, time to relax, time to chill, okay? Time to take a moment and really look. And what am I looking for here? The colors. The colors, they're going into the greens, into the yellows, and eventually into the pinks. Very nice. I feel like a heart space, a grounded space into a power space into a heart space. It's that works for me. That works for me. All right, so let's take from the Before Tarot. So, we have the Seven of Swords coming in, but it's before. And if you look at it, it hasn't taken anything yet, okay? There's no deceit, there's no running away with anything. He's just taking a look at what's there. What do I get from this? I don't get anything nefarious going on. I feel that... I don't know. I don't feel that you feel any protection from the Seven, okay? Which is wonderful. I feel nothing wrong with the Seven. I feel very much the Seven of Pentacles coming in, that you've assessed things, that you don't really need to be taking any, like, precautions here. I guess these would be the two swords sitting here that you could take. But you're not really looking at these. You're looking over here. I don't know, Pisces. I don't really feel anything much about this. I don't feel that this 7 has any kind of like negative energy to impart at this point. That's all I feel. It's like, nope, no negative energy. Again, with the Knight of Pentacles, he is choosing and picking. It's like taking the time to understand and pick what you need. See, this Knight is like very picky. He's all about the details, right? So he's a slow-moving knight. He's not just going to grab a pentacle and go charging. He's like cherry-picking the stuff that he really wants. And he takes his time doing so. And I feel this Chariot in reverse is exactly that. You're taking your time at deciding exactly what it is you're looking for, okay? What kind of energy you're letting in, and what you're letting empower you, and what you're letting, what you're inviting in. I think you feel supported too, Pisces. I'm getting that as well. I feel like you feel supported in what you're doing, okay? Because when you do certain things and you don't feel scared or worried, what does that mean? It's because you feel safe. You feel protected, right? Yeah, you know this transformation is coming. And the reason I say is coming, because if you look at this death card coming in, it is in a cemetery. It is in gravestones. It's not somebody that come at you in a field, right? Where does death live? Of course he's in a cemetery. That's where dead people are, right? Something like that. And that's what's coming in, is like, you're not afraid of this transformation because you've seen it coming. You see it coming. You know where it comes from. And it comes from here. Okay? I love these little blue lights. It's almost like these little blue flames. It almost feels like he's safeguarding the transformation of the souls. I love that. I kind of really like that. I've never really studied this one. But yeah, I like this one. Look at that, the little blue flames of transformation coming in. And it's not in a hurried way, but it's definitely coming in, right? It feels like it's coming into the picture. It's almost like, and it's true, it's almost like death feels like right here, you see him. He doesn't look like a nefarious figure. He looks like a protector of grounds, like the, you know, foreseeing and looking. It's interesting. We've had this one before. The Page of Wands is coming in again, the one who's looking. But this time, is he reading something? Or is he reading, it could almost be, I know it's a tablet, but it could almost be a gravestone as well, right? Had gravestones that looking like that. So you're paying attention to the transformation that's coming in. You got to take it in the way that it is. I feel that you're really in the moment here, Pisces. You're understanding the different variations that are coming in and exactly what they mean. You're opening up to all of this. You're really picking the right thing for you. And that's probably the best thing about all of this week. It's the certainty that you feel within yourself, because that's what's exuding, that's what's coming out. That's what's coming out of you. You know that this, if you look at this underneath the deck, you know that this opportunity is coming in. You know that it's going to be a great fresh start, and it's going to be, this card always means rejuvenating. It's the water fountain that goes in, it comes in and goes out. It just, to me, it's always like it's coming in and going out, right? It's just rejuvenating itself. And that's the important part. That's what you've been cultivating. The thing that keeps giving back to you. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. the Hierophant, by being the master but also the student, and he's receiving his crown. You see that? I feel like this is you. You're receiving your crown. That's what I felt from the beginning of the week. The page that's turning into the king, right? And you're the only one who didn't know that you were already there. But you're going to know this week. You're going to feel the mastery of whatever you're trying to accomplish. Right, and this King of Wands that came in, like yesterday's reading, he's in reverse, but he wasn't ready to receive yet. But you are. In this case, you are. You're ready for it now. Yeah, so these feel really, really good. It's good to have a strong foundation. And I think this is one of the readings in a very long time where I haven't felt wishy-washy in the foundation of things. Like you're going, it's good, but it needs some changes. I'm feeling more like it's good and I feel strong in my foundation. I feel good. I know, I feel sure to be able to handle what comes, you know. And it doesn't mean that there's no fears. It doesn't mean that life's not going to throw you a curveball, but you're not anticipating it anymore. I think that's the thing. If we stop waiting for the other shoe to drop, you save a lot of time being in a better energy, okay? Because if 9 times out of 10, your expectations for something is that something bad is going to happen. So you have to cover all the bases. You know, you have to think the worst so the worst doesn't happen. 9 times out of 10, nothing bad happens. You're in that energy of something bad's going to happen 10 times out of 10. You're robbing the energy of that you could be thinking of other things and accomplishing other things instead of worrying needlessly. You think you're covering your bases by worrying because you figure if I worry about it, then if it doesn't happen, I'll feel better. But you spend needless time worrying on something that even in the 10th time would have happened. Would you rather be happy 9 times out of 10 or miserable 10 out of 10 until something bad happens and just kind of certifies that I knew something bad was going to happen eventually? I hope that makes sense because that's the way it's coming in. I feel that it's not that it doesn't mean that, you know, crap isn't going to happen, but you're not looking at this picture. I don't think anything. It could be somebody who's just rearranging the swords, right? It's not actually going to steal them, but I'm not going to anticipate him stealing them until I see him in the act, okay? And that's what I feel is going on. And that way you're protecting the energy here, okay? And you're really getting information. That information that you need to make the right decisions. So, all right, Pisces, we're going to move on to figuring out what's on that red card because I really need to know, because I really want to know. And are you ready? Are you ready? Did you guess, if you have this deck, what it could be? So how our foundation is being affected by this beautiful oracle card. So 3, 2, 1. Okay. A leg up. A leg up. Yeah. 34. Look at that. 7. I was looking at this 7. I knew it was important somehow. So, and the Chariot is 7 as well. Oh, there we go. 7, 7, 7. Right. In reverse. Okay. So this slow up is a leg up. Absolutely. Okay. That's good. Let's read what the beautiful book has to say about a leg up. 34. Okay, receiving help, interdependence. You've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. So I do feel, though, that this is not just people, it's also spirit. I felt that as much. I feel that you're the baby cub, okay? And you're getting like that. You're getting that ride. It comes in with the chariot, okay? It's that momentum, that drive into the right place. You've gotten a leg up. This is why you feel so confident. This is why you feel confident. That's the word, I think that's the word I was looking for at the beginning of this reading when I was going. Like, you feel okay with this. That you're moving forward and everything is all right in the way that it's coming in. Yeah. So that makes a lot of sense. It also comes in as feeling safe. It's almost like you feel supported. So this could be people around you, but it is also spirit as well. There's something about you that's very sure. And like I said, you feel sure when you feel safe. And you always feel safe in spirit because you know that spirit's got your back, right? And like I said, could be other people as well. Could be those people that you trust, right? You trust them to bring in the communication or whatever they're bringing in for you. That's going to get you to the next level. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I like the leg up too, because if it at a foundational, it's like at the bottom of you in the base chakra. Leg up means going into the upper chakras, right? I like that. I'll take that analogy as well. Yeah. Yesterday we had the King of Swords, seeing the full picture above, right? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles, comfort, and the Ace of Cups, love. I felt a lot of love here with the pink coming in. So, with these two cards coming in, I do feel that you're getting a comfortable feeling. That is apparent in all of the readings this week. That you are comfortable with your situation. That you're okay with what's coming in. And you're loving too. You're loving the situation you're in. You're all right with what's happening. Absolutely. You're all right with what is happening. Yeah, and yeah, we were talking about that, right? The Ace of Cups underneath the deck, it came in. So this is your love of this cup that's just overflowing with opportunity. You do feel like blessed for your situation, Pisces. I'm feeling a blessed kind of vibe coming from this week. I'm not saying that it doesn't matter what comes in, but I feel like you're going, I feel like in a good spot. You know, mentally, emotionally, energetically. You don't feel off kilter. You don't feel fearful. You're just well where you are. It's quite a nice energy to be in, to tell you the truth. It's a really nice energy. The slow up is helping you see things, and it's almost like you're looking at the details more intricately rather than just worrying about stuff. You're just looking at the details just a little bit more. And it's not annoying to you. You're just seeing things you haven't seen before, like, oh, that's so pretty, right? It's literally stopping and smelling the flowers. But it's a slow up, but you're treating it like a vacation. And that's what it feels like to me. It feels like you're going, oh, it's all right. You know, that's okay. Right, look. The Fool, and it's written the Angel of Innocence. And innocence is what I feel as well. That's a right word. That's a right word. It's like, I trust this. I trust leaping into the unknown here, and I'm going to be fine. I know I'm going to be fine. And it's not ignorance, it's innocence. It's letting life take its course. You're going, it's okay. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for what comes. I'm all right. That's really kind of special, Pisces, in the way that that's coming in. Yeah. Let's see here. preparation, and Hierophant. The Hierophant again. Okay? And we had it underneath this deck. This was like, what, the second card? The Hierophant getting his crown? Yeah. That's it. This says preparation. You're in preparation for something great. It's just around the corner. That's absolutely what I was getting. It's like you're just the angel of blessings. I love the Hierophant, and I love that they put angel of blessing at the bottom of this card. That's what I feel like. You're comfortable. The Nine of Pentacles. You know your blessings. You know you're blessed. Yeah. I mean, I wish I could, like, say more, but this is a state of being. It's less a state of knowing. It's a state of being. It's like knowing for sure that things are going to work out. It's like feeling calm when sometimes you're not always in, you know, like it's not always a calm place to be, but you're feeling really calm. All right, Pisces, let's see what else they have to say. Oh, what did you do? Oh, she just threw all of her food out of her bowl. She loves to fling that bowl around. Apricot. All right. The Hermit. The shedding of the skin. I love that. His wand has become a snake, and the snake is, it's turning into that shedding of the old. And this guardian beside him, that's the wolf from the moon card, right? I don't know, there's just so much here. You're not alone. Things are coming together. Things are making sense. He's up on a mountain. He's looking. He's got the light of the star. That star coming in yesterday was so apparent, even in the charms. The star. Your goals are coming into view. That Hermit, of course, is the standstill, the Chariot, the stopping. The part of you that's going into that inward journey, guided by your light. And you're very sure of yourself. There's no fear here. There's just an internal knowing, right? Right. The beautiful King of Pentacles. You got the Queen twice, and now you have the King. I'm almost feeling again like a shift into the higher power, the higher hierarchy, the crown part where you're going even higher than you thought possible. I mean, even at this point, he's like, you know, petting a bull, you know, like there's no fear here. There's just a lot of confidence and a lot of, like, an abundance of resources. And that doesn't mean like cash to throw around necessarily. It could if you're lucky enough. Hey, I'm glad for you. But it has more to do with an embodiment of it. Of how you feel, how abundant you feel in your life. Do you see everything around you with that abundant feeling? Like, I am so lucky, I have so many things, you know? Yeah. It's like that thing. I have an old car. I have an old car in the yard. It works fantastically well. It's got a few things, you know. There's a few. My husband's a mechanic, so there's a few switches you have to turn on. I always say this is the safest car. No thief in the world would ever be able to steal it, because they'd have to know the sequence of things you need to do to make this car go. But this car is comfortable, and it rides like a dream. It doesn't look the greatest, and it, you know, it has spots that needs to be fixed. But if I didn't know the difference between a Cadillac and a Cavalier, let's say. Now I'm aging myself, so I don't even think they make Cavaliers anymore. But if I didn't know the difference between the two species, right, of cars, would I think that I have less? You know, would I think if I have a Cadillac that makes me rich? No. I would probably think, I have a vehicle that rolls and runs and is comfortable. I am so abundant. I have that resource available to me. I am so lucky. You know, so that's that kind of abundant thinking, right? No longer looking at things in different ways. You look at everything that surrounds you in a different way. For a tarot reader, it would be, well, if I have that $150 deck that everybody bought, you know, that independent deck, instead of thinking that these mass market decks are less, and they're not. I love every individual piece of art that sits on my table that helps me read to give you messages. I feel tremendously abundant, and I am. This much I know. Okay? My collection is vast. Okay? Do I have a lot of independent decks? No. But I have lots. I have, and I love every single one. I enjoy every single one. So, this is what I'm meaning. My meaning, do you look around you and think, I have so much. I'm the richest person I know. I am so abundant, okay? This is this. When you realize that, you've upped a level. You've become master energy. You've become somebody who's magic. The magician comes out again, okay? Look at that, okay? So he has all the tools, but in this after tarot, the tools are like now floating up, okay? And the power of the strength card, this infinity coming in, okay? Again, above, below, you know the power of what you can do. You know how you can do it. You're yielding that magic. And again, I feel like Dorothy, right? You've always had the magic, Dorothy. You just, you know, didn't know it. I think you know it now. That's the thing about these cards. I feel like you're aware of the magic that you have and that you carry. This little blip or whatever, this leg up, it's coming in and it's making itself apparent in your life. You're understanding everything, okay? I'm at the point where I have these little Trump, I was going to say trombone, they're French, but they're oh my god, I forget the name, but they're cute, and I have them in all different colors. You're going, Jane, where are you going with this? I have them in all different colors. I remember when I just had metal ones. These were probably really cheap. I probably got them at, like, you know, a dollar store or something years ago. But I love these. I feel abundant when I look at these because I love them. I like them. They're part of my life. I use them daily for a multitude of things because I have journals and I have all kinds of things that I write into and attach stuff to. And I adore these things. Even in the Oracle book, sometimes I put one of these in there. Do I love this? Absolutely. And I have this old candle holder holding them in there. I am abundant with this little piece of whatever. And I feel like that about just about everything that surrounds me. I'm not a hoarder or anything. Well, that would be partially. I think everybody has a little bit of hoarding. But I mean, I'm not in the sense that I keep, you know, garbage or plastic bags or whatever. But the stuff that I do keep around me, I treasure. I treasure everything. Okay? Because I found at part of my life as I was taking so many things and treasuring nothing. And now I'm at the point where everything I have I treasure. It doesn't matter from the paper clip. That's what it's called. From the paper clip to the biggest item I own in my house, which is my house. I treasure everything. Okay? So that kind of mastering energy helps you. It's helped me. I feel always abundant. I never feel like I have to get more or be more abundant. And that's when you can share it with other people. Okay, Pisces, that foundation, because this is definitely our foundation, it's bringing in a lot of abundance and magic. I mean, look at the last 3 cards that have come in. Okay? This is like a kumbaya type of moment right here. This is like, I'm happy, I'm grateful, I'm going to share it with all of you. From the paperclip to the house, I'm going to share it all with you. And not only am I going to share it with you, I'm going to make you see the magic of it all. Okay? So that's why you don't mind waiting. That's why you don't care about the holdup. Because to you, it's all part of what needs to happen in life, in your life right now. Alright, so one more card. Okay. What's that? Okay, so I have the Ace of Wands that just kind of want to come out. Just wanted to show it to you. I'm not taking it though, but I'm showing it to you because it feels like this energy of newness coming in. Okay, so this one, and the star. So no surprise there, the star has been coming out. It came out yesterday. And yeah, not only giving you back, in this point, usually in the star card, she's putting in here, and she's gone into the water. She's gone into the water, and she's actually pouring the water into herself. So she's giving back to the planet still, but she's giving back to herself. And I think that's the thing. You feel the abundance within yourself. You feel that great big ocean of abundance within yourself. Everything is coming into alignment for you, Pisces. Your stars are aligning and you know it, okay? You feel renewed. You feel illuminated. You feel optimistic. You feel boundless and bountiful, okay? This is the dawning of something brand new for you, Pisces. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So do I pull some more charms? I know yesterday we did it. So let's do it again today. I'm going to pull that. Wow, there's a lot that came out. Alrighty. So let's see. Find joy in the journey. Well, that's always good, right? That's always good advice. Alright. So this is... what is this? Okay, so this is patience. This is, wait a minute, let me see here. Yeah, patience. This is usually the card of like omens or obstacles. And you know what? This is, it fell around the Chariot, so I don't think it's obstacles. I think it's the slow up that you're feeling. Yeah, I think that's a slow up. You see this flower glowing? It's all the pages that we've been getting this week. The shell, the beautiful water indicating of who we are. This acorn, which is funny because this is an acorn piece, okay? And yeah, this is like you've gathered a lot of these resources. This is usually gathered right for the winter as food. I think you've gathered a lot of resources through all of this. Bunny rabbit. I was going to say, well, they're talking about my bunny, but of course, if you look at the Queen of Pentacles, she has a bunny rabbit right here. So this little white bunny is there again, okay? And this is about fertility. She's very close to the Empress. This is about gathering resources. Again, the acorn, same thing. The flowering into who you're meant to be. Very great. You have the letter B. So maybe blooming. Okay? You're blooming in what you are becoming. I'm putting this on the death card because it's transformation. And then you have the eye. Okay? It's finally seeing everything that's available for you, Pisces. Seeing the abundance. It's everything I was talking about. The beautiful shell is in the color of pink, of the heart. Talking about our sign. I mean, we are Pisces, of course, right? And Pisces is all about the water. It's the deep emotions of being who we are. But we are our best when we are fulfilled. And I feel we are being fulfilled. I might put the eye on one of the magicians because I feel like it is the all-knowing eye of knowledge. The thing that really comes in for us. Yeah. These obstacles, they're meant. They're meant to be there for us. And this is also the word associated with this is necessity. So it was necessary, this ruin, okay? It was necessary for us to go through all of this, to find the joy in the journey and the resources that we needed to bloom. So there you go. There's that sentence with those charms, my beautiful Pisces. That's it for today. And I hope that you're feeling this. Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know how your week is going. Do you have this sense of certainty that I'm talking about? And if you don't, do you want it? And if you do, what are you going to start doing to accomplish it? Let me know. Let me know. Is there anything that you're going to do? Are you going to start looking at things like I was speaking of and see the value and beauty in just about everything that surrounds you? Let it add to your energy field of feeling abundant and happy. Okay, and if it doesn't add to it, it's time to let it go. I'll say that much because I really am a strong believer in that. Okay, if something can't be useful and bring you happiness and joy, it's time to let it go. All right, my beautiful ones, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow for another reading. As always, we're going to look into the past or what came before, and we're going to see how that measures up tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Love, light, and blessings. Bye for now.